You know what's wild? Every January, people start like rockets, whether it's new goals, promises, or energy. They tell themselves this is the year. For a few days, they're unstoppable. Then real life shows up. Suddenly, the gym feels heavy. Alarms feel aggressive. Discipline feels optional. And goals start feeling distant. That's why this time of year has a name: Quitter's Day. It's at this point where most people quietly walk away from what they swore they wanted. You would think it's because they didn't care or that they're bad people. The real reason is because it got uncomfortable. Here's the thing. Starting is exciting. Continuing is where character shows up. Anybody can run when the road is smooth, but very few keep moving when the ground turns uneven. It's like buying a treadmill and realizing it doesn't do the work for you, or planting a seed and getting mad it didn't become a tree overnight. Growth doesn't move at the speed of your impatience. It moves at the speed of your consistency. Think about it like this. When you go to the gym, the weight doesn't get lighter, you get stronger. Studying material doesn't get easier. Thinking becomes sharper. Working on yourself doesn't guarantee life doesn't get kinder. It's where toughness is built. That's the deal. Resistance is the point. I know it's hard. Staying focused when no one is clapping, remaining constant when the results are quiet, showing up when you're tired, frustrated, and questioning yourself. That's normal. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're in the process. Most people quit right there. Not because they can't do it, but because they don't like how it feels. But let me tell you something real. Nothing worth having feels good in the beginning. Confidence doesn't fit at first. Discipline pushes back. And change feels like stepping into air with no guarantee there's ground. Because you're literally rewiring who you are. It won't feel comfortable. That's okay. It takes more courage than you think. You ever notice how people will say, I just didn't have the motivation? Motivation isn't a gas tank. It's a spark. Discipline is the engine. Motivation starts the conversation. Discipline finishes it. One inspires, the other delivers. That's the truth. Let me put it another way. If you only go when you feel like it, you'll never go far. Comfort preserves who you are. Discomfort is what alters you. The hard days aren't obstacles. They're training. You're going to mess up sometimes. Momentum will slip. Your focus won't always be steady. And often, more times than not, the path doesn't seem to be straightforward. That's human. But quitting, that's a choice. There's a big difference between stumbling and stopping. Progress limps sometimes. It only dies when you abandon it. So if you're sitting there thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this, let me stop you right there. Strength isn't gone. Time hasn't passed you, and you're still intact. This isn't the beginning. It's the hard stretch. This is where it stops feeling special. Nothing has paid off yet, so the work becomes quiet and thankless. That's where most people step away. But not you. Not this time. This year didn't begin by accident. Those goals weren't random. And this shift didn't come from boredom. It came from a line being crossed and a limit being reached. Respect that moment. So here's my challenge to you. Today isn't the day to step away. Excuses don't get a vote. And the courage that got you here deserves loyalty. Do one thing today, right now. Take a step. It doesn't have to be impressive. Even if it's messy, just make it real. Keep going. The life you want is built by the decisions you make when no one is watching. This, right here, is one of those moments. Stay the course. Maintain discipline. And don't you dare apologize for wanting more. You are worth the effort.